love to see it. From a personal trainer, let's watch what actress Lucy Hale eats in a day with Harper's Bazaar. Now, this video is from 4 years ago, but you guys asked me to do this one, so let's do it.
I am a breakfast person. I think about breakfast all the time. I like all the meals, but I think breakfast is definitely my favorite. But my breakfast can vary from like a peanut butter perfect food bar to like chocolate chip pancakes with bacon and eggs. Just kind of depends on the day.
We're less than a minute in and I love her already. Those perfect bars are one of the only protein bars that I actually can stand. Hi, my name's Laura. I don't like most protein bars, but those perfect bars, something about the taste, something about the texture, I really quite like them. Within the first minute, Lucy Hale's already told us she loves all meals and she's talking about pancakes and bacon. I'm fundamentally here for this.
A typical breakfast. I really love eggs. Like I always crave eggs, but I think the breakfast that I have most often is one slice of wheat toast in the toaster twice. So let it pop up, put it down, pop up again, down. So it's like really, really crispy. And there is this almond butter. It's honey vanilla almond butter by RX, I believe. And it's in a little blue tub. I'm gonna go grab it. Hold on, because I'm not doing a good job of explaining it. Yes, I was right. It's RX nut butter, the vanilla almond butter flavor. And I probably put a little too much, too big of a serving on. Because I'm always like 2 tablespoons. I probably have like 4 to 6. Anyway, you slather that on, you get a good banana and you chop it up, and then you get some local honey and you just drizzle that on. And if you're really feeling crazy, you sprinkle a little cinnamon on, get your cup of coffee, seize the day.
I feel seen. I don't like to do what I eat in a day, but if you want to know my breakfast, this is what I'm having for breakfast. I'm having actually 2 slices of toast. I'm going to be honest. I have 2 slices of toast. Some kind of nut butter, although to be fair, sunflower butter is my favorite, but at the moment it's peanut butter. On toast with a like mashed banana. It's key that the banana is mashed. I need it to be mashed. And then a sprinkle of sea salt on top. I would have that every day for breakfast. The only reason I won't have it every day for breakfast is if the bananas aren't ripe enough for me. I need a really ripe banana. So I feel massively seen by Lucy Hale right now. Have we tried the RX almond butter? Because I feel like I need to try this.
Usually then I'll get my workout in. And so I just got a Peloton treadmill. And then I'll do like a live stream yoga, or I'll do a live stream Training Mate, which is my favorite workout class in LA. Soul Cycle. I miss Soul Cycle so bad.
I've never tried a Soul Cycle class. This is, I think, quite blasphemous, especially here in LA.
I just think exercise is the best medicine.
Ooh. This is a touchy subject because I think many people see movement as medicine, and I think it can be really beneficial in that regard. But I also want to point out that medicine is medicine, that therapy is medicine. I feel like about 10 years ago, there was this real push that movement was medicine and movement was therapy. And speaking personally, I took that a little too far and I really relied on movement as a form of therapy. But in actuality, I really should have just gone to therapy sooner. But it's also a really privileged thing to say that medicine is medicine and that therapy is medicine, because that requires access to these. It's a very grey area for me, this idea that movement is medicine. And I know that people don't mean any harm when they say it, but it's a little oversimplified for me.
The typical lunch for me would be sushi, but like sashimi, so just the fish on top of rice. There's a place near me that does yellowtail and jalapeno with yuzu sauce. And then there's albacore tuna with crispy onions. I even like uni, which is sea urchin. I love it all. I'm a very adventurous eater.
I feel like we're seeing a lot of celebrities talking about having sushi, but without the rice. Jillian Michaels did this, and that's fine if you prefer it that way. But let it be known that I love sushi rice, and this is coming from somebody that cut out rice for a really, really long time because I thought rice was bad, blah, 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 blah. And now if you don't like the sushi rice, don't have it. But don't feel like you can't have sushi rice just because people like Jillian Michaels and potentially Lucy Hale are having sashimi but no rice.
Snacks, always. Snacks 24/7. I'm the biggest snacker. We love pita bread and hummus, any kind of hummus, red pepper, original, pine nut, garlic. They even have like Thai curry hummus and taco inspired hummus. But if we're going a healthier route, like celery hearts, which is the center of the celery, it's the best part, and carrots. And when I have carrots, I share them with Elvis because my dog Elvis loves carrots.
Small, tiny thing there. Having bread isn't automatically unhealthy, and it isn't then automatically healthier to have carrots or celery with your hummus. You can be having bread and still be healthy. That is something that took me a long while to learn. I used to really demonize rice, bread, etc. And in actuality, speaking personally, what was healthier was actually having the bread and the rice and not always substituting for celery or carrots.
But I also love this candy called Sweet Treats, and it's like the healthier candy, and they have these peach rings, they have Swedish fish, gummy bears, sour gummy bears. There's only, I think it's like less than 100 calories per bag, and it's not like you get 3 pieces. That's why I'm always so pissed off. You get a bag of candy, and it's like 3 pieces for 200 calories. Now this bag is You get like 15 pieces.
I really stayed clear of smart sweets because they just give me a bit of an ick. Like, I see them all the time at the counter at Target and I'm like, do I taste test these? And my problem with doing a lot of these taste tests is that I'm still giving those companies money. And so part of me is like, do I give that company money for a taste test? I could compare it to real sweets. Should I do that? Because this whole smart sweets malarkey like doesn't sit right with me. I don't really like the name. I don't really like the ethos behind the company, but I've seen so many people talk about them that I feel like I maybe should try them.
Lunch, sushi, or like a good salad. I know that's so boring, like who craves salad, but I love a good kale salad with like a blackened salmon. But here's the thing about my salads. I like a lot of dressing, so it's like a little salad with my dressing. Sometimes I even do ranch. I know, it's bad. It's great. Ranch is great. Ranch is the best thing ever.
We love to see it. I love that in Julia Michaels we saw her be like, no, have the dressing on the side. But for Lucy Hale, she's like, no, I have dressing with a side of salad. I didn't realise how much joy it would bring me to hear a celebrity say that they love salad dressing.
I love a club sandwich. I made one the other day.
Oh. Lucy Hale can go in the very safe pile with Alexandra Cooper talking about having sandwiches. Love this.
This isn't the healthy route, but it's the good route. So you butter 2 sides of wheat toast and you brown them. And then in another pan, you fry an egg. And on the fried egg, I put vegan cheddar cheese, but you can put whatever cheese you want on the egg so it like melts. And then I grilled up some turkey bacon. I got some nitrate-free turkey breast, sliced up some heirloom tomatoes. Can't forget the avocado. I had a very, very, very ripe avocado. And then crushed red pepper, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of mustard. Smack that into smack that on the floor. Remind me of that song. But the sandwich was like this big, so I had a problem eating it, but it was very good. So we love a sandwich.
Just pointing out that this sandwich isn't inherently healthy or unhealthy. It is just a sandwich. It seemingly has carbs, fat, and protein. Also just sounds flipping epic, and I really might have to try this.
So usually what I do at work, I'll Postmate something. I'm a big soup eater. I think this last season of Katie Keene, I think I solely survived on wonton soup, chicken wonton soup, and pho. Vegetarian pho. I choose vegetarian broth, and there's a bunch of veggies in there, and I put tofu and cilantro, basil, the hot sauce, bean sprouts, and it's just so comforting. I think because it was cold in New York, I just went through a soup phase. Weekend cheat meal lunch. Well, usually if I'm gonna cheat, I go cheat meal dinner. And my absolute favorite one, well, I love food, so it's hard to like choose a favorite, but shoestring French fries with a buttermilk ranch dressing and like a really good burger. There's a place in LA called Stout. Great meat, really interesting combinations. Like they put fig on one with caramelized onions.
The more that I watch these What I Eat in a Days with Harper's Bazaar, the more I get the vibe that it's Harper's Bazaar that posed the question of a cheat meal to the celebrities rather than celebrities perpetuating this idea of a cheat meal. Don't get me wrong, there are celebrities that perpetuate the idea of cheat meals, but I get the vibes from this that the celebrities are asked, what is your cheat meal? And then they answer that question. So no shade to Lucy Hale here, we just still hate the term cheat meal and cheat day.
But mainly I'm the person who, I always have to have French fries. Otherwise, what's the point? That's my cheat meal.
Fun fact, I actually prefer thick fries than thin fries. I think that's controversial because I hear everybody talk about shoestring fries, but I really like thick, chunky fries.
I have a newfound love of Thai curry. I don't know why it took me 30 years to discover that I love curry. That's probably my favorite meal as of now, but also bolognese. I love bolognese, I love pasta. Oh my goodness, frozen grapes. It's like eating little popsicles.
Is it though? Don't get me wrong, I do really like frozen grapes, but I don't have them in place of a frozen popsicle or anything like that. It's quite literally just a frozen grape.
It's so good when I have a sweet tooth because I have such a major sweet tooth. I always want dessert. I always want something sweet after a meal. So if you learn one thing from this video, freeze your grapes. And that is just about every single thing I eat in a day.
On the whole, I'm really not mad at this. We saw Lucy talk about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She incorporated all 3 macronutrients. She was talking about snacking and her love for snacking. And we saw a really wonderful variety of food that Lucy enjoys. It was also really clear from the way that Lucy was talking that she's passionate around food and that she enjoys food. And that again is something that we don't often see with celebrities, especially in this age of celebrities eating the same thing every day and having this very strict diet, etc. Lucy wasn't giving off those vibes and I really appreciated that. Like I've talked about previously, my problem, or one of my problems with What I Eat in a Day videos is that they can make the viewer feel quite shit. I didn't get that vibe from Lucy. Wasn't giving any morality around food. She did talk about things being healthier. She didn't talk about things being unhealthy, but she did talk about things being healthier. But like I've said many times, what is healthy for one person may not be healthy for another. We can't blanket statement that veggies are healthier with hummus and bread is not, because really it's not that black and white. She did talk about cheat meals. Like I said, I think Harper's Bazaar pushed that. And we saw her talk about pasta, bread, sandwiches, smidgy poo of kind of healthier alternatives. I'm specifically thinking about the smart sweets that I haven't tried. Do I need to? And then she talked about frozen grapes grapes as being like a variation of a frozen popsicle. I don't get me wrong, I actually really like frozen grapes on a hot day, but I'm not having them in place of something else as some sort of healthier alternative. I'm really not mad at this one because we saw so much variety. There was no moralization of food, and we even saw her say how much she loves dessert. I have a lunchtime dessert and a dinner dessert. I'm going to admit I've never seen Lucy Hale in a programme. At least I don't think I've seen Lucy Hale in anything, but maybe I need to. What do I need to watch that Lucy Hale's been in? Because I don't think I've watched anything.